Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for June 2020 for love, and I hope you are doing well. I hope you are keeping safe during this time as well. So, we are going to have a look um, into this reading and see what is coming through for you. I also want to mention as well, if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention items are on Etsy, so if you are interested, link will be in the description box below. I'm wearing two of the love bracelets here. These are handmade by me, they're meditated with, they're sage, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. And yeah, free international shipping. There's so many different bracelets on there. There's also hand embroidered intention cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. And so those are those. And yeah, everything is always in the description box below. Thank you so much for all of the love and support. If you want to see the reviews, definitely do check out the Etsy shop as well. It will all be on there, and let's get started. So Sagittarius, let's see what messages we have for you for June, right? June 2020. What are you giving to us? Interesting. King of Cups with the Hanged Man. Are you dealing with a bit of a quiet phase in your love life right now? Sorry, there's a card on the floor, so I just need to I need to grab that before I forget about it. Are you dealing with a quiet phase in your love life right now? Because I feel like June is going to bring you a lot more joy, a lot more happiness. The reason why I like to post my videos a little bit in advance before the month is just because I can also pick up on the current energies and how those energies will develop into the upcoming month. So some of you may be watching this in June altogether, but essentially what I'm seeing is that if you've had, a quiet period of time in your life, well, also in, what's the month before? May, May, April, for example, especially with this whole health situation as well, you may have been at a distance from this person, or maybe they've taken extra space and time, or maybe things have just been really chaotic. I really do feel that there's this very big symbolic energy of things reviving, restarting. I do feel that there is more of a spiritual awakening here as well, and I'm not surprised because you've got 5 retrogrades in June. Like, hello, that's a lot, right? That is a lot happening all at once. And it shows here that you are getting stronger throughout the course of June, but so is this other person. They are getting stronger as well. They're feeling better. They're feeling much more confident, much more uplifted. And you are too. It seems to me like on both sides of the spectrum there is strength, and we see those 2 dolphins, which also shows that on both sides you are getting stronger. You're getting much more, what's the phrase? Just much more balanced. It's more equal than it is one-sided, and that's what I'm seeing, is that you've also got Gemini season right in June, and that again, Gemini is about the twins. It's also very much so again about that sort of balance on both sides, thinking things through both sides. It's the twin energy. And that's what I'm really seeing here as well, very, very significantly, is that it's almost like what you're thinking, what you're believing, how strong you feel within your own personal energy is also impacting the other person. Now, if you're completely single to the point where there is literally nobody around you, then this reading probably isn't for you. There are some other love readings that I have actually done in this particular series where it is to do with singles, and I think that you could probably find a lot of information in those. I would recommend you to probably check out your other sign readings. So if you're here for your sun sign, check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign. That would probably help you, and hopefully, you will find the right one for you in that sense. But I really feel that this is for those of you that have really been in a situation, or you're with somebody right now and it's just really not not that great. That's what I'm seeing, because I really do feel that June is going to be much more uplifting. June here seems to bring happiness, it seems to bring humour, it seems to bring joy. I feel like you and the other person here are spiritually awakening much more to yourselves. I also feel that naturally you are much more spiritually awakened than the other person, but it seems to me like they're catching up. It's that energy of like, okay, well, you know, you got to catch up, and it seems like such a bizarre thing that somebody could catch up to your level, you know, of being so spiritually awakened and understanding and also emotionally as open. But it seems to me like they do, and I feel like that's such a miraculous thing. It's like a miracle, you know, like, oh my god, you actually caught up to me, you are actually on the same page as me, it's not one-sided. What? And I feel like a lot of this is the retrogrades pushing them to this extent. I know it's crazy, but you know, retrogrades are also crazy at times, you know, that's the thing. They can be super, super intense, and you know, it really pushes. And see, the Mercury retrograde that opens up in June happens in the sign of Cancer. I can hear so many birds outside my window. So again, you know, you've got that water energy. Chariot is ruled by Cancer. This again, see, we've got those two Sphinx there, we've got yin and yang there. I'm seeing this element of the two of you being on the same page. It's literally like a miracle for some of you, because you might be thinking to yourself, how is that even possible? But it seems to me like they catch up, and I think that that's huge, right? It's huge. And also we've got here the Six of Wands, we've got here the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Wands as well. Queen of Wands. Ooh, so we've got quite a bit of fire energy here. Yeah, so Chariot here shows so much movement and so much more growth in June. It really shows things progressing here in this connection, things becoming much more stronger. I think things are also becoming much more serious. There's a big spiritual awakening, there's more joy, happiness, humour, but there's also the connection blooming and growing. The High Priestess here is also about things aligning spiritually in this connection and progressing. There's this element of balance and also distance being bridged. I feel that if you've at a distance from this person, that distance and that gap is going to be bridged, because also, you know, restrictions are going to be lifted a little bit more in June, so you might be able to meet this person, spend more time with this person, and things like that. Then, of course, this Ten of Pentacles here shows much more strength and stability and just the connection getting stronger, which is also quite significant because it shows here initiation from their side, but it also shows that the Mercury retrograde is allowing them to communicate a lot more with you, because of course the Mercury retrograde happens in the sign of Cancer, and I think that that's also opening things up here so much more, to the point where I feel like the beginning portion where Mercury is direct, that's when they're really going to be, you know, getting onto your page, or onto your, well, what's the phrase, same wavelength, right? They're going to get into the same sort of wavelength as you are, and then the two of you are going to be on the same page, and that's what we're seeing here, where, you know, when Mercury then goes into retrograde, it's like they have this sudden urge to really communicate with you and make things work with you and progress with you. Again, you've got those two dogs as well. I keep seeing these twos everywhere, right? And then we've also got here the Six of Wands, which shows potential and progress, lots of movement, lots of direction, them pursuing you. The Queen of Wands is you putting yourself first, you know, feeling good, feeling happy in your own energy, especially because you've got the sunflower there. You've got the sunflower in the sun card as well, and this is about you nourishing yourself, putting yourself first, focusing on you, doing you, and then in the end actually being able to get what you've wanted out of this situation. It seems so miraculous to me that it could happen so quickly, but for some of you this has been a work in progress for a very, very long time, and it's just that last push into finally being able to talk about these things, being able to make things work, being able to progress to this level. And that's what I'm seeing, is that the progression of it is truly here. And it just gets to that level, you know, that level of being able to make things work. So the Page of Wands here shows them really thinking about you a lot, and then just having that sort of push towards you where the Three of Pentacles, right? Teamwork, collaboration, making things work. Again, you've got more archways here, which shows initiation. They're going to initiate things and try and progress things with you. So it's miraculous, but I do see here this element of commitment. For some of you, you might even get a proposal. That's the kind of energy we're seeing, because for some of you it's been going on for a while. This whole situation might have just pushed things back quite a bit, but now all of a sudden it's like, wow, a miracle, you know? So this is your reading. I hope it gave you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Do take care, stay safe. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel, comment down below if it resonates. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my bracelets and things, which are on Etsy as well if you are interested. And do take care. Bye.